Driving through Naypyidaw, the purpose-built capital of Myanmar, it's easy to forget you're in the middle of one of Southeast Asia's poorest countries. Roads have up to 20 lanes and stretch as far as the eye can see. The rumor is these grandiose boulevards were built to enable aircraft to land on them in the event of anti-government protests or other disturbances. There is a safari park, a zoo, complete with air-conditioned penguin habitat, and at least 4 golf courses. And the electricity supply is reliable here, unlike almost everywhere else in the country. Many of the restaurants have free, fast Wi-Fi. The only thing Naypyidaw doesn't have, it seems, is people. The vast highways are empty and there is a stillness to the air. Nothing moves. Officially, the city's population is 1 million, but many doubt this is true. On a bright Sunday afternoon, the streets are silent, restaurants and hotel lobbies empty. It looks like an eerie picture of post-apocalypse suburban America, like a David Lynch film on location in North Korea. Naypyidaw, often translated as Seat of the King, was unveiled as Myanmar's new capital in November 2005 by the then military regime. Built from scratch in the middle of rice paddies and sugar cane fields, the city is rumored to have cost up to $4 billion to construct, in a country which spends just 0.4% of its gross domestic product on healthcare for its people, by far the lowest in the world. In recent years, the city's bizarre emptiness has become something of an international curiosity. The BBC's Top Gear team marveled at the city's desolate boulevards when they visited last year as part of a special episode filmed in the country. See Channel Hop page 36. The show's controversial presenters staged a drag race down the vast, empty roads and joked about the difficulties of navigating the capital's non-existent morning rush hour. But Naypyidaw's wide, empty streets do have some pedestrians, the ubiquitous street cleaners, who walk in pairs in their neon green vests, sweeping the already pristine streets for hours each day. And the small army of laborers, piling bricks with bare hands as the city's construction continues. Although a nominally civilian government has ruled Myanmar since 2011, locals are wary of speaking to us. Those who do plead for their real names not to be used. It's not safe, says one 26-year-old man who moved to Naypyidaw 2 years ago from his small town in Kayin State, in the south of the country. The government has changed, but it's still the same. This city is mainly for government staff, government buildings, laments the man, sitting in the shopping mall where he works. It's not very interesting here. Most people are not that happy, they are just living here because they can earn money, because they can work here. The strength of executive power feels ever-present in Naypyidaw, where the government is based. According to Reporters Without Borders, a local photojournalist and a writer for a religious magazine were sentenced in 2006 to 3 years in prison, merely for taking photos of the city. Naypyidaw's origins are shrouded in rumor and speculation. Some describe it as a vanity project of Than Shwe, the former military leader of the country. Many believe the audacious name given to the city reflects illusions of grandeur or, perhaps, another sign of Than Shwe's possible dementia, according to one 2006 United States government diplomatic cable, released by WikiLeaks. Other theories suggest the increasingly paranoid junta wanted to move the capital, formerly Yangon, away from the sea, fearing an amphibious U.S. invasion. Instead, the seat of military and political power now sits closer to the rest of regions where separatist movements and ethnic groups are pushing for greater rights for bitterly oppressed minorities, including the Karen and Rohingya. The regime, and Than Shwe, pitched the move to Naypyidaw as akin to building a Canberra Air Brasilia, an administrative capital away from the traffic jams and overpopulation of Yangon. Few people bought this story. By withdrawing from the major city, Yangon, Than Shwe and the leadership sheltered themselves from any popular uprising, writes activist Benedict Rogers in his book Than Shwe, Unmasking Burma's Tyrant. Naypyidaw's complex of monumental parliament buildings has a moat running around it. Military guards, however, prevent visitors from getting close enough to scrutinize any of the buildings. There are also rumors of a vast network of tunnels under the city, with photos apparently having emerged of North Korean technicians advising the government on how to build them. The road to Naypyidaw from Yangon runs more than 300 kilometers north through fields and softly rolling hills. On a Sunday, it is almost entirely empty, silent apart from the occasional car or lorry carrying dozens of packed-in passengers, like a makeshift minibus. Along the side of the road, signs remind drivers to stay alert and abide by speed limits. Life is a journey. Complete it, urges one. Though the highway is virtually empty, and travelers say it is the best road in the country, it has been plagued by reports of fatal accidents. Some have dubbed it Death Highway, and critics say the road to the new capital was rushed, with little funding invested in safety measures. In Yangon, foreign aid workers laugh when asked whether